Welcome, dear viewers, to Diabetes Hope Channel, the channel where we educate you, motivate you, and encourage you to control your diabetes and probably reverse it. This is the place where you find hope. I am your co-host, Nyambura Mavenge, and our host is
Wanjiko Dongo.
Welcome, Wanjiko Dongo, to the channel.
Thank you, Sarah. So nice to see you yet again.
Nice to see you too.
And it's also so good to see our viewers.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Mwalimu, what do you have for us today?
Today, dear Sarah, we are going to talk about how to empower the doctor within us.
The doctor what?
The doctor within us.
As in, we have a doctor within, like I have a doctor within me.
Yes, Sarah.
Okay.
Within us, there is a doctor.
Okay.
But for him to operate,
Okay.
you must give him a chance.
Really? How?
Now, you see, Sarah, the other day, I met a certain lady.
Okay.
She was so frustrated
Why?
by an experience she had had in a hospital.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What happened is that she woke up early in the morning, and because she's diabetic, she decided to do what we advise diabetics to do. She decided to check her sugars.
Wow, okay.
And you know what? Her sugars were quite high.
Okay.
They were at 20.
Wow, 20. That's really high.
That's really high. So what happened is that she panicked.
Okay.
And therefore, she decided it was important to go and see a doctor. But before seeing a doctor, she decided she must have breakfast.
Huh? How now? How can you have breakfast with your sugars that high?
Well, Sarah, she did not only want to eat, but she ate.
Okay, I hope she ate something really small.
According to her, she ate something that was small and healthy.
Okay, which is?
Have an idea?
No.
She took 3 pieces of Weetabix with a glass of milk and a little honey. Very little, as she put it.
Your sugar is at 20 and you still have the guts to put a little honey.
It was a little honey.
Oh my.
A little small spoon.
How now? What?
And after that, she decided to call an Uber.
Okay.
And go to the nearest hospital, which was only 2 kilometers away.
She could have walked.
She was very sick.
Really? You had time to have breakfast, but you can't walk to the hospital?
Well, of course not. She couldn't walk.
Wow.
She was very sick, as she told me. And because of the high sugars, she thought the best thing to do was actually to rush to the hospital after her breakfast. Actually, Sarah, after her breakfast, she felt really bad.
Okay.
And therefore, while she was waiting for the Uber, she decided to test her sugar again.
Okay.
At least, she had hired Dr. Mike.
Yes, but I'm sure the sugars were high. And Dr. Mike, viewers, is the blood sugar monitor.
So, what did Dr. Mike say?
I don't know.
You can imagine the sugars were at 30.
Wow. Imagine.
She could not understand why
Really?
the sugars were that high.
You had a 20, you've had honey and Weetabix. How now?
But you see, Sarah, it was whole wheat.
But it's processed.
And not to mention, the honey was a little honey.
But your sugars were already so high.
I can tell you, Sarah, as she told me, she panicked.
Obviously.
She needed to see the doctor right away.
I know.
For all she knew, she was an emergency.
Wow.
After the Uber arrived, she was in hospital in the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, that is so close.
For sure, for sure. But you know what happened? In the hospital, she met there was a very long queue.
Yes.
And as usual,
you have to wait.
Did she have a choice?
No.
She had to wait. And she waited. 1 hour or so was over.
No.
She waited 2 hours. She waited 3 hours.
But this is an emergency.
She got so impatient. And you know what she did?
No.
She started pacing around. She knew she was an emergency.
I know.
She could not just sit and wait.
No.
She paced around, she paced around, she paced around until there were only 3 patients.
Thank God.
Yes, we can thank God. But you have no idea what was waiting for her.
Really? What happened?
Before the next patient could go in, there was an accident just near the hospital.
What?
And the doctor was called to join the rescue team.
There goes her emergency.
Well, the doctor apologized and explained to them on the line why she must go.
Okay.
As it is within their line of duty.
True.
Emergencies must be taken care of first. And here she was thinking,
that hers was
I am an emergency. But what do I do? So she continued pacing up and down.
Wow.
Waiting for the doctor. And it really took long for the doctor to deal with the patients that were very sick. And the doctor did not come back. So here she was. It's now evening. What does she do? She decides to go back home, feeling very, very frustrated.
I know.
She didn't even have enough money to call the Uber again.
Or maybe from anger, the adrenaline told her you can walk home.
She just walked her 2 kilometers back home, feeling very disappointed.
I can imagine.
Feeling very hungry.
Yeah.
Feeling very thirsty.
Wow.
And she decided, okay, let me just test the sugars again to see where they are before she decides what to have for supper.
Okay.
Do you have an idea what happened?
I'm sure they have come down from all the pacing.
Exactly. So what happened when she tested her sugars again? The sugars were at 10.
Now when she got home.
Yes, when she's home now.
From the emergency.
She was in disbelief.
I can imagine.
She was so confused. How did the sugars come down? She could not understand.
Yeah.
Because according to her, she had done nothing.
Yes, and they were at 30. So she was wondering, what happened?
What exactly happened? Sarah.
So what happened exactly?
Do you have an idea what happened?
I have an idea. It's the exercise.
Yes.
It's the pacing that she did.
Yes. It is the doctor within. The doctor within had been given an opportunity to operate.
Okay.
Something we never do.
True.
We never give the doctor within a chance. We keep on stepping on his way.
Okay, how?
And that is why he doesn't help us.
Okay. How and who is this doctor within?
Now, the doctor within was exercise and fasting.
Ah.
The lady had paced up and down
True.
for many hours.
Yes.
And after that,
she walked home.
She had finally walked all the way home. She had done enough exercise.
Yes, true.
Now, when we carry out an activity, such as pacing up and down or walking, such activities require energy. Now, when we use the energy in the bloodstream, or we use the energy that is stored in the river, then the blood sugars come down.
Okay.
You see, as earlier indicated, the body stores energy in the river, which we said it is stored for 24 hours.
Yes.
And by doing an activity, the lady was able to reduce the sugar levels. The lady also did not snack at 10 o'clock.
Oh, yes.
That is usually her habit.
Yes.
She did not have lunch. She did not even snack at 4 o'clock. You know the women tea?
Yes.
She had not had an opportunity to take that tea with her usual snack. This means that she had actually fasted for 8 hours.
Wow.
Now, the two activities combined significantly brought her sugars down, and she was no longer an emergency case.
True.
What had happened is that she had gotten off the will of the doctor within, and he had taken over. And imagine he is very efficient.
As we have had.
And this is a very important lesson for diabetics.
True.
While they know the foods they should eat, and these are foods that do not raise sugars,
True.
and this is what they should consistently eat.
Yes.
Remember, diabetics are also human. And they are bound to be tempted.
True.
Like any other person.
True.
Yes.
So, Mwalimu, what are the carbs that tempt you?
Myself.
Yes. Yes, you as Mwalimu.
I can tell you, Sarah, roast meals.
Yes,
I am sure you already know that.
Because every time I'm with you, we must have roast meals.
Yes. You see, I know for sure that if I eat roast meals, it will raise my sugars.
True.
But remember, Sarah, life is not perfect.
That's justification.
And sometimes we justify ourselves.
I know.
That we only live but once.
Hey,
I can assure you, the diabetics are also smiling. And I'm sure they are saying, yeah, Mwarim.
Yes.
She has allowed us to have a shit day.
Hey. Yes.
Well, if it must happen, let it be with whole food and not processed.
Okay.
Not the chapatis, not the mandazis. And before or after it has happened, you must be ready to pay the price for it.
Okay, which is?
This is what must happen. I eat my roast meals, but I must be willing to walk 5 kilometers to burn that energy. Now, what this means, Sarah, if you have no desire to walk, then have no desire for the meals.
Okay, so instead of maize, what should I eat?
You eat motura.
The African sausage.
You see, that one has no sugar.
Yeah.
It will not affect your sugars at all.
True.
But if you must be tempted by something that will raise your sugars, then you must exercise. And each time as a diabetic, you eat something that raises your blood sugars, don't panic. It's not the end of the world.
Yes.
But you must remember, just to wake up, take a very long walk.
Okay.
And then you can avoid 1 or 2 or 3 of your next meals.
Okay.
And your sugars are going to come down.
Oh.
For example, let us say you've gone to a wedding and you're very close to the people that are wedding and you need to eat a cake. Don't go there saying you're diabetic.
Enjoy your cake.
Just enjoy your cake. And that does not cause a lot of commotion. It doesn't cause a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And you will be okay. So what this means, Sarah, is that when you have enjoyed that cake, you know what you need to do.
True.
You need to miss your next meal, maybe the next, and create time for exercise so that you are able to lower those sugars.
Okay.
So, dear diabetics, if you have a cheat day, do not make every day a cheat day.
Yes.
For if you do, you will ride in hell.
Huh? The hell, the heaven and hell, or another hell?
This is the hell of high blood sugars, amputated legs,
Oh no.
lost eyesight, kidney failure,
Okay.
etc., etc., etc.
Yeah,
And I can assure you, you will not like it.
I can imagine.
It is therefore important that when that happens, which must be very rare,
The cheat day.
yes, you must utilize the doctor within you
Okay.
to free yourself from your sins and also from the hell of diabetes.
Okay.
Sarah, I think that's enough for now. And our viewers, it's goodbye until next time.
Wow, dear viewers. The doctor, today we have learned about the doctor within. Let's make use of him. Thank you very much, Mwalimu, for that lovely lesson. I'm sure our viewers are going to learn from it. And we hope and pray that with everything that you're learning from this channel, it will be of help to you. You'll not just be hearers, but you'll be doers. So that you're not only hearing how you can reverse your diabetes, what you can do, and you just enjoy the listening, but you continue to have cheat days every day. So thank you very much, dear viewers, for your continued support, and for every one of you who has subscribed. For those of you who have not, please do so. And from us, it's bye-bye. God bless you.